Welcome. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Walker out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Jackson out there with Green. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Hield in at the 2 guard. Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
PA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
Now here's Butler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
And he drops a first. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Butler hits them both. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One, Wardell Stephen Curry.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Curry finds Green. Here's Hield. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gilgeous Alexander.
Warriors foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Walker taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Here's Jackson. His last outing, he had 20. Hield finds Curry. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander against Hield. Pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. Walker pulls down the board.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Comes up empty down low.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Williams against Hield. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Williams. Walker, the open look. That won't go either for Walker. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Hield. And here's Curry. Here's Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Green takes a 13-footer. It's not going to go for him.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. Throws it up high. And stolen by Green. Hield passes to Jackson. And down it goes. 2 points.
You can see Buddy Hield is now seeing the floor at a different level. Those assist numbers growing big time.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And for Buddy Hield, he became the second in history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, B.A., only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. 4th, the Thunder.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Pass to Jackson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Walker. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Curry against Dort. Pass to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Jackson's got 6 points.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Butler covering.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Jackson pass to Curry. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Inside. Jackson down low. Holmgren's there. Jackson can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Thunder. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Launches it from deep. Curry's shot. Have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 8. He shoots. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
And the Thunder call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Al Horford? Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Jackson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And at last, they get one to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC Dort.
B.A., I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Curry against Dort. Curry passes to Hield. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
I'll tell you what, the defense does a good job on Buddy Hield. This guy just so good at concentrating through a contest.
Hield against Williams. Back to Dort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Lugans Dort.
That's good from Dort. Well, we're off to a hot start this year, Doris. Anything surprise you this season?
Well, B.A., so often over the course of the summer, we'll see guys post their workout habits. Well, I have been delighted that all of that hard work seems to be paying off. Everybody seems determined to make a splash.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
First one falls for him. Butler hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander defending, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors.
The floor for your Warriors, Al Horford.
Here's Podziemski. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Walker passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with a bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Payton's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. In third, the Warriors. The fourth spot held by Oklahoma City.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw fouls because they shoot it so well from the line.
Walker with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And the jam by Walker.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Podziemski. The shot off that time. Walker with some nice D. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They lead by 14. Hartenstein passes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And it's rejected. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
B.A., he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor.
Walker.
This guy is something special.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort.
Alex Caruso.
Curry passes to Horford. Stop the drought. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Boy, he makes it look easy. Defender in his grill. No problem. Lights out.
Nice shot by Walker.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Caruso. Got it, despite fading back a bit. Podziemski's got 5 points. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Walker. Caruso outside. Williams on the wing. Clock at 4. Again, Oklahoma City.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Horford outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And so it's Oklahoma City in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
We've got Jackson, Butler out there with Al Horford. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Podziemski in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Wallace misses.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And Horford gets it to go.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And the Thunder lead by 13. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Podziemski. Softly drops in the floater. Podziemski's got 7 points in the game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Wallace, pounded by Wright. Taking it inside, SGA.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Jackson outside. Off target with the three. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Wiggins. And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And for their matchup with the Timberwolves, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
And Wiggins drops them both. A late second-round pick in 2021. But Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing. And everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing.
Here's Wallace, pounded by Wright. Pass to Holmgren. And the three-pointer goes. Holmgren's got his first 3 points of the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
13 feet out. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Wiggins. Up and in on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Right outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be, Brian."
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Wallace. No points yet. That's tipped. Right outside. Horford outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Butler. Pass to Wright. Deflected. Now here's Holmgren. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the jam by Walker.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Podziemski. And the layup is good off the glass. Podziemski's got 6 points in the quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Wallace. Hounded by Wright. Outside Walker. Pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Butler.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Horford passes to Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Holmgren. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
And it's Butler off the drive. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Doesn't go for him. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's an 18-point game. A quick look at the best when it comes to the boards.
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler.
That's good from Butler. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
The Thunder have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. Wright with a steal. Pass to Podziemski. The 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Walker passes to Caruso. Back to Walker. The Warriors pull it in. And here they come. Back to Jackson. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Here's Caruso. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Pass to Horford. Right outside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Thunder with a lead. Here's Wallace. No points so far. Down low. Here's Caruso. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
They can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch and shoot.
Here's Wallace, pounded by Wright. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Here's Podziemski. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And it's Caruso on the take. Pass to Wallace. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Horford with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Wright. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And he makes a first.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. They led by as many as 18. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Shooting for OKC, Chet Holmgren. 1 shot.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on an 18-7 run.
Oklahoma City foul. Walker.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Jackson on the wing. He's covered by Holmgren. The jump hook. And he recovers it.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Outside Butler, fires from deep. And the Warriors with another three.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams with it. Now guarded by Curry. Stolen by Jackson. Hield from outside. He buries it from 3. And it's now only a 1-point Thunder lead.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Pass to Holmgren. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Holmgren's got 12.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
BA, we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
Curry against Dort to the inside. Here's Hield. Walker pulls down the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Holmgren missing. The Warriors trailing. Jackson pass to Curry. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Curry. Dort defending. Launches a 3. Curry's shot is off. The Thunder shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Walker finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 1.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Can't hit that one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Walker, and it's Williams in at the 3. Green, the pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lobs it up to the rim, and the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Curry passes to Butler. Green for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And it's good for 2. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Williams against Butler. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Dort against Curry. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Jackson, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the 2nd effort.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Curry passes to Green. Curry looking it over. Butler up top. He's got 16 over Williams. Butler can't get it to go.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Walker passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Curry against Dort. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch. That is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Williams passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. First free throw is good.
And despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let up. He is chasing excellence.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And the Thunder call time here.
Fans, get ready to move and welcome out your Warriors dance team.
Since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. Oklahoma City, number 1.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Shot is up. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Right side, Walker. Over Green. Walker's shot is off.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Hield against Williams. Right side, Walker. All alone. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Count it, and the foul. That one on Hield.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Butler. 16 points for him. Ooh, JB, look out.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Wiggins against Curry. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Curry passes to Green. Unloads. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caruso with it, now guarded by Butler. Wiggins for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Butler on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. Misses off the left iron.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Outside Walker. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Wiggins against Butler. The putback. The rebound by Jackson. Golden State is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Hield. Outside Curry from behind the arc. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Curry. Curry strong against the coverage.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And the jam by Walker.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Stolen by Caruso. To the middle. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Curry finds Green. Shots blocked. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Second chance shot. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Podziemski. 14 points for him. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Drive by Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Caruso. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 16 points now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Warriors next team.
Changes here for the Warriors. Jackson, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Butler comes in for Payton. And Wright subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Jackson. He's got 22. Pass to Wright. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Horford with a steal. Now here's Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Jackson.
2 minutes.
Lets it go. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Here's Podziemski. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Butler.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 16. Pass to Wright. And here's Horford. Oh, Horford wanting it more.
The aggressiveness. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
Left side, Williams. 16 seconds left in the third. Off target at the rim. Jackson, pass to Butler. Butler on the bounce. Tipped. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll return shortly. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. But we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Butler out there with Al Horford. Then it's Jackson. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Podziemski in at the 2. That's the Warriors 5.
Isaiah Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Releases. And too long on the shot.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Now Wright. Out to Horford. Five to shoot. Goes back up. Butler pushing through the contact.
That's what you call rising to meet the challenge. Jimmy Butler never discouraged by contact.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Holmgren from deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Podziemski. Rejected by Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively. Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And he lobs it up top. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. On the take. Here's Podziemski. That one off the back iron and out.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Oklahoma City basketball.
And the Thunder making a change here. Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And he's going for the oop here, and stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Dort from downtown. He drops it from range. And the Thunder lead by 16.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Walker's got 11 rebounds in the game. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
The three from Curry. And they recover it. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
Makes noise for the Warriors Junior James Squad.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jackson, the pass to Hield. And here's Curry. Dort defending. Dort against Curry. Back to Hield. 4 on the clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
The 3 from Holmgren. Rebounded by Hield.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
From the Thunder, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at one point by 20. The kick out to Walker. They get it again. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love when guards crack back and try to help on the offensive glass. Shea doing work on the second chance opportunity.
Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hield passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Fires it from 18. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Butler. Oh, nice D from Walker.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Dort with it, now guarded by Butler. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. Down low. The fadeaway, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. 24 points for him.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Here's Butler. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul, Aaron Wiggins. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler.
That's good from Butler. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Knocks it loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. By himself, Butler finishes the job.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dort, guarded by Hield. Fires it. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
It's interesting when you watch Luke Dort get a couple of shots to fall early, the level of aggression starts to rise.
Outside for Green. Curry passes to Jackson. Again, Golden State.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior. He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Right side, Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Podziemski. Outside for Green. Dort against Curry. Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Dort. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That is Lou Dort coming with bad intentions, folks.
The 3 from Curry. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Wiggins. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players, Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Drains the triple. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Butler against Williams to end the run. Butler can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
2 minutes
and they'll keep possession.
2 minutes.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Jackson against Walker. Over Butler. Walker's shot is off.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Stephen Curry.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, B.A., we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't think back-to-backs are ever going away completely.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Here's Wallace, guarded by Hield. Wallace misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
From 12 feet, nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 33.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Wallace. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.